Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny. Tonight we're here at Northshore for cross-parish volleyball action as Hannan travels to take on the Northshore Lady Panthers. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they had to say, and we'll get to the action. Our pregame with Coach Danny Davis. Coach, it's our first time seeing you in the Prep Zone this season. Can you give us a rundown on how your season's gone so far?
Well, it has been a little bit of a challenge. We've been playing some really tough teams, and the kids are stepping up. We just got to get over the hump, but I think they're pushing through, and it's going to come.
What's it going to take to beat Hannan here tonight?
A lot of ball control. I know they're very good at that. We have to out-ball control them, and hopefully we have to get some timely hits, and that will get us over the hump.
Pre-game with Coach Bonifay. Coach, it's our first time seeing your team in the Prep Zone this season. Can you give us a rundown on how your seasons have been going?
Yes, we have some young girls that are starting for us. We have 2 seniors, so we've been on a little bit of a roller coaster, but the last week or so we've been playing really well. So hopefully that'll continue tonight. We know we're up against a big opponent.
Yeah, what's it going to take to beat a team like Northshore here tonight?
We're going to have to serve tough. We're going to have to play good defense and be aggressive up at the net.
Caroline Vollenweider to kick this one off, serving for the Lady Panthers. Good service over. Trying to tip it over there was Miranda Morell. Just didn't get all of that one. It falls back on the Hannan side, and Northshore is on the board first, leading 1-0 here in the first set. And they're going to call 4 hits. As that one ricocheted off the net. No touch from Northshore. Just didn't get all of that one on the initial hit. Morell, and that's in right at the back line. The kill for Morgan Banta, the 6-foot hitting leader for the Hannan Lady Hawks. She also leads in blocks, a junior for Coach Bonifay's squad. Ball goes back over to Hannan to serve. Sydney Goudreau. Goudreau popping this one up. Tipped over. Big hit there. Back set. Good job by Northshore to get in front of it. There's Abianati. And that one's stuffed over. Good job by Hannan to keep it in, and the free ball goes over from Goudreau. Anati. Oof. The 6'3" junior Abi Anati. You saw that wind up there. Her eyes got big as saucers as she saw a perfect ball coming her way. Slapped that one down. Hard to defend when she gets power behind it. 3-1 Northshore. Tierney Terrell serving this one over. Tipped over there at the net by Banta. A big hit. Goudreau going the opposite way. That one hit the roof. I'm trying to save it there. Sliding for it. Miranda Morell, a diving effort, but it goes rogue into the bleachers. 4-1 Northshore here in the first as Tierney Terrell continues to serve for the Lady Panthers. Terrell service over. Back set. Tipped over, just beating that front line. The change of pace, tipping it over Anati and McCormick. Back row behind him a little too far off, leaving a gap open. McCormick, big swing at it. Goudreau there to keep it in play. From beyond the back line there, Floss. McCormick. And they're set up by Banta. Met at the net, tipped over, touched by Anati. That one goes out for a point for the Lady Hawks. That makes it 4-3 on the push over. Northshore leading. Hannan looking to tie this one up. It's Kennedy Floss. She's their serving leader on the season. And there is an ace That's why she's their serving leader, leads in aces. She's a one of the 2 seniors for Coach Bonifay. Floss and Goodrow. And that one goes into the net. North Shore reclaims the lead 5-4 here in the first set. Sarah Dahl checking in for the Lady Panthers. McCormick to the yeah, that was in. Right here near sideline in front of the Hannan bench there. It was right on the line. Service over, there's Morris. Hit there, blocked back by Anati to the floor. At 6'3" height, jumping way up there, full extension, blocking it down. Extending the lead 7-4 for the Lady Panthers. Service over. It's Abney. Abney with the kill. 7-5. Now it comes back over to Hannan to serve. Peyton Abney, a junior hitter for the Lady Hawks, and this brings up Avery Boudreau, a sophomore. A very young team for Coach Bonifay. This one needs to get over. They get it there. Good job by North Shore. Morris looking to tip it, and Nadi beats her to the tip. And just overpowering there. Makes it 8-5 Lady Panthers. Is it Mackenzie Novak? Boudreau. Wow, laser shot to the floor. Peyton Abney once again. 8-6 as Hannan looks to battle back. Brooke Eknes serving for the Lady Hawks. Here beyond the attack line there. Great job by Eknes with the dig there. Pushed over, full extension, great effort from Tierney Terrell. And that one out of bounds off of Sarah Pezos, the 6'4" middle hitter. That time went up for the block. It just ricocheted. It was coming too hard at her. Ricocheted out of bounds. Met at the net, pushed over. Tip from Fee. Now tip by Hannan. Terrell ready for it. Terrell dumping it back down again. Getting up and out of bounds. Great job by the freshman Terrell, meeting him at the net, tipping that one. And North Shore leads 10-6 here in the first. So Emma McCormick serving, coming out of the timeout. McCormick leads the team in aces and a free ball over for Hannan. Setting Terrell, wow, big hit there. Good job by Hannan keeping it up. And that was set way too much power under the set, as it was set too far forward and close to the net to where Hannan couldn't make a play for it as it was out of reach. 11-6 North Shore here in the first. McCormick serving again, a very powerful serve. Volleyball, a back set, and that one long. Too much on it from Jenna Samuel. 11-7 North Shore leading here in the first. And McKinley Bowers, junior outside hitter, serving. This one up. Terrell slaps it over. Met at the net, dumped on top of him. Molly Fee. a junior for Coach Davis. Makes it 12-7 here in the first. Jenna Samuel. Oh, and trying to get the free ball over, just a little far behind the ball, hitting the ball, causing it to go forward and getting no loft under it. 13-7. Tipped over. Setting Terrell. Big hit there, blocked back by Northshore. And a free ball over from Floss. Too much on that one. 13-8. Brings up Molly Banna. The freshman for the Hannan Hawks. Banna serving this one over. Vollenweider from beyond the attack line, a laser shot there, and they're going to call a double hit on Hannan. 14-8 here in the first. Back to the top of the lineup, Caroline Vollenweider. The serve, we've been following Caroline since she was a freshman here at Northshore. Now a junior, very experienced player for Coach Davis, and one of the captains as that one's in. Another point for the Lady Panthers. But at one point, all three Vollenweider sisters played volleyball here. Annalise, Madeline, and Caroline. That was Caroline's freshman year here. And that service goes into the net. So 15-9 here in the first. Back over to Hannan to serve. Big hit from Terrell. Goodrow's there. Oh, and blocked down by Anati, but Hannan able to keep it up. Free ball over. Setting Anati again. Beats the block there. Too powerful. Served it right into Riley, or hit it right into Riley Morris and Morgan Banta, and it falls straight to the floor. 16-9. Tremendous player, Zabi Anati. Terrell service over. Back set for Hannan. Too much on that one from Kennedy Floss. And a timeout on the floor as North Shore leads 17-9 here in the first. Coming out of the timeout, Tierney Durrell. Serving for the Lady Panthers. Terrell's service over. Goodrow's there. Big hit there, a powerful slap. Sends it to Caroline Vollenweider. Diving effort, couldn't control it. Too much power behind it. That's a kill from Morgan Banta. One of their kills leaders, 6-foot-tall junior. Floss serving this one over. McCormick, and a free ball over for the Lady Panthers. Big hit, that's in right at the back line for Peyton Abney. Makes it 17-11 for North Shore. As Hannan looks to battle back, close this gap. Abney service over. Back set, Banta to the floor. Perfect back set. Banta sent a laser 45-degree angle to the floor. 17-12 here in the first. Floss service over. McCormick. And that one hit the antenna. (17-13). Hannan gets closer and closer. Anati with the tip. No, they're going to, call the lift. So 18-13. North Shore leading here in the first. Sarah Dahl checks back in to serve. Sarah Dahl, a senior for Coach Davis. One of 3 seniors. That went over. Great job by Vollenweider coming up from the back row. McCormick with a laser hit. Anati slapped over. Way to not give up on the play. It looks like it was almost over with right there in the middle of the net. It gets kind of tangled up. The ball comes free, and Peyton Abney makes a big play on it, slapping it over, getting it to that back corner for the kill. 18-14 North Shore here in the first. Back set for Anati to the floor. Caught that one right at its highest point. Wound up. Great hit. The 6'3" junior. Big hit there, blocked down. They're over by Abney. In the outer reach of Terrell. Makes it 19-15 here in the first. And over by Brooke Ekness. Up, here's Abney. Terrell's there. Back set, tipped over. This one needs to get over. Abney once again, and Terrell had her, didn't get her hands far enough under it to get any loft up. So when she hit out, causes the ball to go straight out into the floor without any loft. And it's 19-16. Setting in, big hit to the floor. Jenna Samuel, another freshman on the young team of Coach Davis. This one slapped over. Big hit from Abney. Beyond the back line, McCormick had a lot of power behind it. Just hit too far in the middle on it as it was on the descent, sending it into the net. No loft. 2017, North Shore still leading. Hannan creeping closer. Service over from McKinley Bowers. Way too much on that one. And possible touch there from Hannan, but no call. And we have a timeout on the floor, 20-18 here in the first. So McKinley Bowers serving this one coming out of the timeout, and that one pulls right and goes out 21-18. Brings up freshman Jenna Samuel to serve. Vollenweider, bump set outside. Terrell in right at the back line. It kind of froze Goodrow. Wasn't sure if she should dive for it or if it was going out. She was keeping an eye on it there. And it was in right at that back line. 22-18 here in the first. Service over from Samuel. Free ball over. Terrell. Wow. Goodrow couldn't control it there. It goes rolling over her fingertips. 23-18. Great hit from Tierney Terrell. She's been tremendous. Only a freshman for Coach Davis. And that's an ace. Set point here for North Shore. As Jenna Samuel, one of their ace leaders, continues to serve. Outside looking for Floss. Here's Terrell. That one hits the backboard, falls to the floor, and North Shore takes set one, 25-18. So Goodrow to serve this one and get set two underway. North Shore took set one, 25-18. Vollenweider, great diving effort coming from way back there. But Hannan gets on the board first here in the second set with 4 hits on North Shore. Goodrow continuing to serve. Goodrow, the digs leader. This one outside. Terrell blocked down, but Vollenweider there to back it up. Slapped over. That one goes to the floor. 1-1. Caroline Vollenweider to serve. Set. Big hit there. Terrell hits it over, and that's in. They're keeping an eye on it. You hear it, the call for out, but it was well inbounds there by the back line. 2-1. Vollenweider service over. Back set, too much on it. Floss put a lot into that one. 3-1, North Shore leading here in the second. Setting Riley Morris. Riley Morris, the 6'3" middle hitter. Slapping that one over and rolling over that front line into the floor, making it 3-2 Lady Panthers. Hannan looking to tie it up here. Kennedy Floss serving it over. Back set, tip to the floor. As there was a wide open gap in the middle of the floor as North Shore was making almost like a diamond formation there. And it's tied up 3 apiece. Terrell gets it over. Morris sends the free ball. Met Anati beating the block there. And you have 2 6-footers standing at the net, shoulder to shoulder. Arms up. Anati, so much power behind it, able to get it through both for the kill. 4-3. Morris slapping it over. Back set, Terrell with the tip. Wow. Powerful hit there, Peyton Abney. Makes it 4-4 here in the second. Sends it back over to the Hawks to serve. Brings up Avery Boudreau, sophomore setter. This one's setting McCormick. And Hannan a little bit out of position there, leaving a wide open area there at the net up front. So that one went shooting forward. Nobody was there to play it. (5-4) North Shore leading. That one dug up by Goodrow. Back set. And Molly Banto, the 5'10" freshman, hitting that one, and that's exactly what you look for. And you hope for it to ricochet, bank off of the block, and fall straight to the floor. 5-5. here in the second. Big hit blocked down. Number 9, Sarah Pezos, the 6'4" junior. A lot of height on this Hannan team. Back set for Anati to the floor. Perfect set back. Anati got up there, wound up, and makes it 6-6 here in the second. Anati 6'3" for Northshore. On the other side of the net, Hannan has 3 players over 6 foot. As this one slapped over. Back set. Big hit there. Good job by Northshore. And a double hit is going to be called on Novak. And Hannan has Banta, who's 6 foot. Pezos, 6'4". Riley Morris, 6'3". And then they have Molly Banta, the freshman, who's 5'10", as a freshman. (7-6). Hannan has the lead there. A collision. Good job by Northshore, though, to still get it up. This one pushed over. McCormick was ready for it. Yeah, it looked like it hit out. Coach Davis wants a touch call. He said he heard it touch. Even the line judge over there said it was in, or touch, excuse me, but officials overruling, saying out. This one tipped over. Great diving effort there by Northshore, and Vollenweiter sends a free ball over. And that one to the floor. Molly Banta. Back to that previous play, though. There was a lot going on there. You had Coach Davis saying that the ball was touched. You had the line judge saying it was in, but it was clearly out. And the official, the up official, saying that it was out. So you had kind of 3 different calls going on being argued there. Hannan leading 9-6, though. That one hit ricocheting off Pezos and out of bounds. This brings up Emma McCormick. Met at the net. No, that one goes into the net. Comes down. 4 touches for Hannan. Northshore within 1 of tying this one up. McCormick, service over. A back set, looking for Banta. Terrell. And on the back row, McCormick. Little too far over, having to make a diving effort, couldn't get there in time. 10-8 Hannan. Service over from Banta. Here's Terrell. Too much. Sends that one over there into the Northshore cheering section. Northshore fans want a touch call there. 11-8 Hannan leading here in set 2. Banta serves it over. Big hit there from Samuel. Free ball over. And free ball. That one ricocheted back off the net. Officials say that Hannan touched it, so it doesn't count as a 4th touch. That one slapped and to the floor. That one, Northshore in a circle, leaving a wide open space in the middle of the floor. And when that ball was slapped over, no one making a play for it. 12-8, Hannan leading here in the second. Terrell. Vollenweider. Banta with the push. And there, Jenna Samuel went to try and tip it over, just didn't get all of it. And it falls on the North Shore side of the net. Hannan leads 13-8 here in the second. We have a timeout on the floor. So 13-8, Hannan leads coming out of the timeout, serving over Molly Banta. And they're going to call the double hit on North Shore. That makes it 14-8 here in the second. Here's Terrell. Tipped over, diving effort. Great job there by Hannan. Having to reach way back for it. Kennedy Floss. The set wasn't perfect, but she reached way back there, wound up, got the hit over, and tipped and got it over that front line for the point. 15-8, and that one pulls right and goes out of bounds. So 15-9 as Samuel serves it over, and wow, they were able to keep that one up, but it looked like Kennedy Floss wasn't ready for it. 15-10. So North Shore looking to close the gap. Brings up freshman Jenna Samuel to serve. This one at the net, dumped down. Kennedy Floss is all over the court. That one tipped up and over. And there, just an errant pass going the wrong way. Makes it 16-10 Hannan. Claire Buisson checks in. Buisson, a sophomore for Coach Bonifay. Service over, and that's an ace for the sophomore. Rolling over the forearms of Vollenweider. Makes it 17-10. Hannan leading. This went over to Terrell, big hit. Floss to the floor. $18-10. Buisson hitting the tape. Vollenweider, great job getting under that one. A big hit blocked down by Morris to the floor. Riley Morris, the blocks leader, the sophomore middle hitter, knocking that one back. And Coach Davis will take a timeout. Hannan leading 19-10 here in the second. So 19-10 coming out of the timeout. Claire Buisson still serving for the Lady Hawks. Here, Terrell beating the block there, getting it through the arms of Morris. Morris and Morgan Banta. So making it 19-11. Caroline Vollenweider up to serve. An errant pass. Hannan able to get it back in and tipped over by Goodrow. Excuse me, by Banta. Banta push. Too much on that one, and did they touch it? No. So 20-11. Is Kennedy Floss up to serve. That one hits the tape and comes back on the Hannan side. Sometimes you see Players, they'll get lucky. They'll hit that tape, and it'll roll over, catching the other team off guard. That time, service error hits the tape, falls back on her side. And Ashley Long, another freshman, checking in for Terrell. The third freshman to play for Coach Davis's young team. A good serve over. Here's Morris. A big hit there. Great job keeping it up by Cameron Williams. And that one dumped down. 21-12 here in the second. Hannan leading. And Avery Boudreau, the sophomore setter, serving this one over. Vollenweider to go. Back set. Big hit there from Anati for the kill. 21-13. And the senior Sarah Dahl checks in. Dahl service over. That one ricochets on the serve receive, and that one to the floor by, guess who? Abiyanati. Tremendous. (21-14). Dahl service over. Here's Morris. And that one banked off of the hand of Anati. Pulled right. Fell to the floor. 22-14 Hannan. And that brings up Brooke Eknes, a junior for Coach Bonifay. Back set, looking for Anati, laser hit. Eknes gets there. That one goes up almost to the ceiling, and it'll be tipped over by Peyton Abney. Vollenweider back to McCormick for the free ball. This one's setting. Big hit there from Abney. Northshore looking to save it. Vollenweider hits the tape, rolls over to the floor. Great effort from Northshore to keep that one alive and finish the rally. 22-15. And Mackenzie Novak. Back set. Too much, way too much on that one. Launching it, Abney. (22-16). And we have a timeout on the floor. Hannan leading 22-16 here in the second. So Mackenzie Novak serving, coming out of the timeout. Back set, yeah, that's going to be a double hit. Called on Avery Boudreau. Mackenzie Novak, a sophomore for Coach Davis, serving here 22-17, Hannan leading. That one tipped over. Setting. Big hit there, ricocheting off of Banta. (22-18). Back set, Abney. This one over. Great job by Floss getting there. And that's going to be a double hit called on Hannan. Floss has been all over the court for Hannan. She flies sideline to sideline, front to back, trying to make a play on that ball. Big hit there, Floss. Novak tip over. Oh, a communication error. Hannan's still able to get it over. Back set, Samuel, and that's touched on its way out. And Northshore within two. of tying this one up. Sophomore Novak serving this one again. That one rolling over the fingertips of Boudreaux, and Hannan able to get it over. Set, huge hit there. McCormick to the floor. Emma McCormick, the junior for this North Shore team, has been playing since she was a freshman on the varsity squad. Floss with the tip. Novak's there. This one needs to go over. Free ball, too much. Way too much on it. 23-21. And now Abiyanati checking back in along with Caroline Vollenweiter. No, excuse me, Abi coming out. To the floor. My goodness. McCormick. 23-22. Now Tierney Terrell comes in as Ashley Long comes out. McCormick, one of the ace leaders for North Shore, running jump serve. Floss. Back set to Samuel, to the floor. Laser shot and tied up, 23 apiece here in the second. And we have a timeout on the floor, all tied up here in the second. So tied up 23 apiece coming out of the timeout. McCormick to serve once again. Vollenweiter, this one needs to go. McCormick gets the free ball over. That one, oh, that's in right on the line. Diving effort from McCormick. Unable to keep it in. So 24-23, Hannan looking to close out set two right here. Banta service over. Set, here's Terrell with the tip, blocked down. Big hit from Samuel, hits the net. And Hannan takes set two, 25-23. Vollenweiter serving this one over to start set three. This one tipped over by Morrell. Anati out. That one pulled left. So 1-0, Hannan takes the lead to kick off the third set. Subs come in for Hannan. Claire Buisson checks in along with Riley Morris. Buisson had a good run with serves in the second set there. Big hit from Terrell. And an up floss tipped back by Anati. Hannan couldn't haul it in from there. That makes it 1-1 here in the third. Tierney Terrell, service over. Tip by Banta. Hit out of bounds. So 2-1. Hannan leading. North Shore took set one, 25-18, and Hannan took set two, 25-23. So we're guaranteed 4 in this one. Here's McCormick with the free ball. Diving effort from Vollenweiter, and Terrell slaps this one over. Back set, Banta. Big hit there, pulls out in front of the Hannan bench area. 3-1 here in the third. That brings up Kennedy Floss to serve, the ace leader for Hannan. One of the two seniors here on Coach Bonifay's squad. McCormick tipped up. Morrell back to Banta, to the floor. Out of reach there of Samuel and Terrell. We mentioned the young team of Coach Davis. Two freshmen on the floor right now, Terrell and Samuel. McCormick with the tip. Big hit there by Abney. Abney's been tremendous in this one so far. McCormick blocked down by Morris, kept up by Samuel, and that one pulled left. And 5-1, Hannan leading. Service over Kennedy Floss. Back set to Anati. Too much on that one. And that one was in right at, millimeters in right at that back line of Abianati, making it 5-2. Lauren Go. Back set, Morrell. Tip and beating the block of Anati and McCormick on the tip over by Morgan Banta. That one went off the block attempt and out of bounds, making it 6-2 for Hannan. Back set, Go, Anati, floor. Great set, Anati getting up there, slapping that one down with force. 6-3, Hannan leading here in the third. Brings up Mackenzie Novak. Back set, Riley Morris to the floor. The 6'3" middle hitter. And that makes it 7-3. Riley's older sister, Allie Morris, was a star at Hannan. Now a starter as a freshman for the LSU Tiger volleyball team. Set to Samuel, hits that one over. Abney into the net. Didn't catch that one at its highest point. She knew immediately. Good job of recognizing her mistake. (7-4) here in the third. Setting up. Big hit there. Vollenweider diving effort keeps it up, and Anati sends the free ball over. Abney. Free ball over. Kennedy Floss. Go setting Tierney. Block and out of bounds off the hands of Molly Banta. 7-5 as Northshore battles back in. Free ball hits the tape, but gets over to the Northshore side. And McCormick from beyond the attack line. Banta gets it up. Samuel. Oh, big hit there. Great job on the dig by McCormick. And that's just going to be a touch. Yeah. Northshore one away from tying this one up here in the third. They trail 6-7. Back set, and that hit goes into the net. Tied up, 7 apiece. McCormick service over. Abney. That one beating the block there. Got kind of caught up when she went for the attack. Got caught up in the arms, falls down. North Shore unable to recover, and Hannan reclaims the lead 8-7. Go, setting Terrell. And a free ball coming from Molly Fee. Banta. So at the net, punched, no. When Floss went up to punch it over, it pulled left and out of bounds and tied up 8 apiece here in the third. Samuel. Good eye there, nearly touched it, but letting it go as that one goes sailing out. And Hannan reclaims the lead 9-8. So Molly Banta serving. Terrell, big hit there off the hands of Brooke Ekness and tied up 9 apiece. But if you're just joining us here in the third, North Shore took set 1 25-18. Hannan took set 2 25-23. Now here in the third, tied up at 9. Big hit there, gets back over to the Hannan side on the ricochet. Tipped over, Terrell is there. Floss. This one needs to get over, free ball over. McCormick. And they're going to call North Shore in the net and award the point to Hannan as they take the lead 10-9. Riley Morris checking in for Brooke Ekness. Buisson will check in to serve. And a free ball over by Sarah Dahl. Floss. Outside looking for Terrell, blocked down by Riley Morris. Morris, the blocks leader for a reason, 6'3", got up there, sent that one right back on to North Shore. 11-9. Anati. This one up, free ball over for Hannan. Terrell, and that one ricocheting off the block attempt, pulling and out of bounds. 11-10. Tierney Terrell service over. And they call back row attack on Hannan. Tied up 11 apiece. Morris, and Anati putting the roof on it, sending it right back on top of Hannan. And North Shore has the lead 12-11. Tierney Terrell. Service over, handled awkwardly, and 13-11 North Shore. Terrell service over. Floss just kind of reaching for it, trying to keep it in play. But Morrell unable to get there in time, makes it 14-11 here in the third for the Lady Panthers. Kept up Morrell, and a free ball over from Bowers. Except big hit into the net on the swing from Banta. And Coach Bonifay calls a timeout as North Shore leads 15-11 here in the third. Tierney Terrell serving coming out of the timeout. North Shore with the 15-11 lead here in the third. Floss to Morrell. Banta out. That one pulling right, going out in front of the North Shore bleachers. Makes it 16-11. As Terrell continues to serve. Morrell setting Banta, and that one ricocheting off the hand of Anati. Makes it 16-12. Peyton Abney checks back in as McKinley Bowers comes out. Kennedy Floss. Goes into the net. 17-12, North Shore leading. Lauren Go checks in for Sarah Dahl. And a free ball over. Abney putting a little English on it. And they call North Shore in the net. Net called on Go. (17-13). North Shore leading as this one goes back over to Avery Boudreau to serve. Boudreau, the lefty, slaps this one over. Go. Big hit from Samuel. Morris with the tip. Samuel again, way too much on that one as it goes up into the Hannan cheering section over there. And there's a guy over there listening to some music, some ear pods in. He didn't know the ball was coming at him until it hit the side next to him. Samuel. Anati puts this one up, and McCormick will send a free ball over. And go. Anati, floor. Off the hand of Morris. Attempting the block there. It ricocheted off her left hand. Falls to the floor, making it 18-14. Lady Panthers. Brings up Mackenzie Novak to serve. The sophomore for Coach Davis. This one back, Morris to the floor. Beating the block there of McCormick and Molly Fee. 18-15 here in the third. North Shore leading. Eknes with the serve. And go for McCormick. This one up. And the free ball over for a point. Claire Buisson out of reach of Terrell, diving for it. 18-16. To the floor, big hit there from the freshman Jenna Samuel, sending a rocket to the floor. North Shore leading 19-16 here in the third. And that's an ace for McCormick. 20-16. McCormick, one of the ace leaders for the Lady Panthers. Back set, Abney. Vollenweider there. Go, pushing it over. Big hit, that one off the tape. And hits the floor. So 20-17, the Lady Panthers leading here in the third. Go outside, Tierney. And Hannan unable to haul that one in to pass it off, as it was just kind of hit around and then hit the floor. 21-17. And this brings up Jenna Samuel, another one of the, she and McCormick are the ace leaders for the team. Pushed over, and that's going to be a double hit. Called on Hannan. 22-17 here in the third. Samuel with the service over, and that's an ace for the freshman. Coach Bonifay calls a timeout as Northshore leads 23-17 here in the third. Samuel serving this one over, coming out of the timeout. Floss. Fee with the tip. Side looking for Terrell. Wow, Terrell. That one bounced off the front line, had so much power on it. It went spinning out beyond the back line over there, and we're at set point here in the third. As Northshore looking to close it out right here with Jenna Samuel serving. Floss. Terrell. Back set to Fee. And this one needs to go over. Terrell, floor, in right at the back line, and Northshore takes set three, 25-17. So kicking off set four, Claire Buisson serving for the Lady Hawks. This one up, Tierney Terrell slaps this one over. Morrell, back set for Banta, pushing it over. Here's Terrell, blocked down by Morris. And Hannan is on the board first here in the fourth. So in the first, Northshore took it 25-18. The second, Hannan took it 25-23. The third was Northshore 25-17. So here we are in the fourth. Claire Buisson serving once again. And Terrell slapping this one over. Morrell outside, Floss. They get their block down, but Vollenweider able to keep it up, and there's Samuel. You hear the crack off her hand when she hits the ball. Floss. Good rally going here. Samuel. Banta sent it over, and Vollenweider free ball, and that's in. Right here near side in front of the Hannan bench. And that makes it 1-1. Caroline Vollenweider up to serve. Vollenweider jump serve goes into the net, putting Hannan up 2-1. Ball going over to Kennedy Flouse to serve. Samuel tipped over by Anati. And block, textbook textbook block right there by Banta and Morris. Shoulder to shoulder, arms up and over, blocking that one down. 3-1 here in the fourth. Floss service over. Diving effort by Tierney Terrell, but it pulled to the right and goes out of bounds. It gives Hannan a 4-1 lead. Terrell with the tip. Buisson's there. Abney mistimed that one. Swung down on it, and it goes into the net. So Hannan up 4-2 as the ball goes back over to Northshore to serve. It'll set up Tierney Terrell. Morris pulled left, goes out of bounds. So Terrell looking to tie it up right here. Terrell sending it over, back set, Morrell. Banta will push it over, and Anati will push it right back at her. And it's tied up 4-4 here in the fourth. Terrell service over. Here's Abney swinging on it, and that hit the antenna. Giving Northshore the 5-4 lead here in the fourth as Terrell continues to serve. Terrell service over Buisson. Morrell back at the net. Yeah, that one hit up. The set was too far ahead. It was like right at the net when Banta went to make a play on it. Only thing she could do when trying to strike it is sent it straight up into the net. And that makes it 6-4 here in the fourth. Northshore leading. Morris will slap this one over. Anati. Oh, Anati v. Morris at the net. Morris pushes that one down. And the block for the 6'3 sophomore. So 6-5 here in the fourth. Ball goes back over to the Hawks to serve. And the lefty with the serve. Back set for Anati. Oh, jeez, so much power on that one. It goes up to the roof and knocks paneling off the roof. My goodness. You see Coach Davis walking up. There's the paneling there in Coach Davis's hand. What a hit. Lauren Go back to serve for Northshore as they lead 7-5. Go, diving save. Here's Vollenweider to Samuel. Anati. Wow, Riley Morris with the block. Arms up and over, getting up there and just getting in the way of Anati when it ricocheted back, sends it back to the North Shore side. North Shore still leads 7-6. It brings up Goodrow to serve. Back set for Anati. And that will not be returned. Mackenzie Novak coming in for Anati. Novak serves it over. That one pulling left. Out of bounds, just angled the wrong way. 9-6. Long on that serve. Too much on it. Makes it 9-7 as a naughty check. Well, okay, we've seen that a couple times before. A naughty comes off the bench and goes back out. McCormick. This one tipped up off of Pezos. Tipped over by Floss. McCormick and Pezos puts the roof on it. Now at McKinley Bowers back to serve the junior. For Coach Bonifay, it's 9-8. Bowers looking to tie it up. Tierney Terrell, that one goes into the net. And this one gets over. And go back set. Samuel out. Right in front of the Hannan bench area. And it's tied up at 9 apiece here in the fourth. Fee. Back set tipped over. Big hit there by Molly Banta. That one goes into the block attempt rather than ricocheting back. It hits and falls flat. Right to the floor, and Hannan takes the lead 10-9. Samuel. Look at this one. Goodrow, and a free ball over for Hannan. And that one long Northshore wanted a touch call there. No touch called, makes it 11-9 Hannan. And Bowers, so much power on that one when it goes over. And Bowers tried to make a play on it. And it ricochets and falls to the floor. Emma McCormick, stellar hit there. 11-10, McCormick with the serve, looking to tie it up. Banta hits it over. Go to Terrell for the kill. The concession stand wasn't ready for that one. But tied up 11 apiece here in the fourth. McCormick serve over. And go back set to Samuel. Tipped over. Vollenweider's there. Go with the push. Goodrow with the tip. Samuel with the tip. Good job, McCormick being ready for that one, getting herself in position early. And Samuel went for the tip, didn't catch it at its highest point there and pushed it into the net. So Hannan has the lead 12-11. That'll bring up Molly Banta, the freshman, to serve for Hannan. Banta service over. Vollenweider go. Tipped over by Tierney. McCormick out of position to make the play on it, and Coach Davis will take the timeout as Hannan leads 13-11 here in the fourth. So kicking off set 4 Claire Buisson serving for the Lady Hawks. This one up, Tierney Terrell slaps this one over. Morrell, back set for Banta, pushing it over. Here's Terrell, blocked down by Morris. And Hannan is on the board first here in the fourth. So in the first, North Shore took it 25-18. The second, Hannan took it 25-23. The third was North Shore 25-17. So here we are in the fourth. Claire Buisson serving once again. And Terrell slapping this one over. Morrell outside, Floss. They get their block down, but Vollenweider able to keep it up. And there's Samuel. You hear the crack off her hand when she hits the ball. Floss. Good rally going here. Samuel. Banta sent it over. And Vollenweider free ball, and that's in. Right here near side in front of the Hannan bench. And that makes it 1-1. Caroline Vollenweider up to serve. Vollenweider jump serve goes into the net, putting Hannan up 2-1. Ball going over to Kennedy Flouse to serve. Samuel tipped over by Anati. And block, textbook block right there by Banta and Morris. Shoulder to shoulder, arms up and over, blocking that one down. 3-1 here in the fourth. Floss service over. Diving effort by Tierney Terrell, but it pulled to the right and goes out of bounds. It gives Hannan a 4-1 lead. Terrell with the tip. Buisson's there. Abney mistimed that one. Swung down on it, and it goes into the net. So Hannan up 4-2 as the ball goes back over to North Shore to serve. It'll set up Tierney Terrell. Morris pulled left, goes out of bounds. So Terrell looking to tie it up right here. Terrell sending it over, back set, Morrell. Banta will push it over, and Anati will push it right back at her. And it's tied up 4-4 here in the fourth. Terrell service over. Here's Abney swinging on it, and that hit the antenna. Giving North Shore the 5-4 lead here in the fourth as Terrell continues to serve. Terrell service over Buisson. Morrell back at the net. Yeah, that one hit up. The set was too far ahead. It was like right at the net when Banta went to make a play on it. Only thing she could do when trying to strike it is sent it straight up into the net. And that makes it 6-4 here in the fourth. North Shore leading. Morris will slap this one over. Anati. Oh, Anati v. Morris at the net. Morris pushes that one down. And the block for the 6'3 sophomore. So 6-5 here in the fourth. Ball goes back over to the Hawks to serve. And the lefty with the serve. Back set for Anati. Oh, jeez, so much power on that one. It goes up to the roof and knocks paneling off the roof. My goodness. You see Coach Davis walking up. There's the paneling there in Coach Davis's hand. What a hit. Lauren Go back to serve for North Shore as they lead 7-5. Go, diving save. Here's Vollenweider to Samuel. Anati. Wow, Riley Morris with the block. Arms up and over, getting up there and just getting in the way of Anati when it ricocheted back, sends it back to the North Shore side. North Shore still leads 7-6. It brings up Goodrow to serve. Back set for Anati. And that will not be returned. Mackenzie Novak coming in for Anati. Novak serves it over. That one pulling left. Out of bounds, just angled the wrong way. 9-6. Long on that serve. Too much on it. Makes it 9-7 as a Nadi check. Well, okay, we've seen that a couple times before. And Nadi comes off the bench and goes back out. McCormick, this one tipped up off of Pezos. Tipped over by Floss. McCormick and Pezos puts the roof on it. Now at McKinley Bowers back to serve the junior. For Coach Bonifay, it's 9-8. Bowers looking to tie it up. Tierney Terrell, that one goes into the net. And this one gets over. And go back set. Samuel out. Right in front of the Hannan bench area, and it's tied up at 9 apiece here in the fourth. Fee. Back set tipped over. Big hit there by Molly Banta. That one goes into the block attempt rather than ricocheting back. It hits and falls flat right to the floor, and Hannan takes the lead 10-9. Samuel, look at this one. Goodrow, and a free ball over for Hannan. And that one long North Shore wanted a touch call there. No touch called, makes it 11-9 Hannan. And Bowers, so much power on that one when it goes over. And Bowers tried to make a play on it. And it ricochets and falls to the floor. Emma McCormick, stellar hit there. 11-10, McCormick with the serve, looking to tie it up. Banta hits it over. Go to Terrell for the kill. The concession stand wasn't ready for that one. But tied up 11 apiece here in the fourth. McCormick serve over. Go back set to Samuel. Tipped over. Vollenweider's there. Go with the push. Goodrow with the tip. Samuel with the tip. Good job, McCormick being ready for that one, getting herself in position early. And Samuel went for the tip, didn't catch it at its highest point there and pushed it into the net. So Hannan has the lead 12-11. That'll bring up Molly Banta, the freshman, to serve for Hannan. Banta service over. Vollenweider go. Tipped over by Tierney. McCormick out of position to make the play on it, and Coach Davis will take the timeout as Hannan leads 13-11 here in the fourth. 13-11 coming out of the timeout. Hannan leading. Molly Banta will serve this one for the Hawks. Terrell, blocked down. Pezos and Banta. Service over. Vollenweider reaching for that one. Here's Go. Back set to Samuel. Samuel with the push. And that one going into the net. Late swing from Banta makes it 14-12 Hannan. And that brings up Jenna Samuel to serve for the Lady Panthers. Here's Banta. Terrell. Floss. Terrell, as that one rolls over the front line and to the floor. Floss tipping it over that front line of Northshore. Not enough support from the back to keep it in play, and Hannan leads 15-12 here in the fourth. Claire Buisson serving for Hannan. Swing back and pushed over by, no, they're going to call a double hit. 16-12, Hannan leading. Buisson. Vollenweider with the hit over. Outside, Terrell blocked down by Morris and Morgan Banta. 17-12 here in the fourth. Terrell sends the free ball over. Big hit from Morris to the floor. 18-12, and Hannan is rolling. And Buisson's serve goes into the net. 18-13. Fee checks out. Anati checks in. Pushed over and just over that front line, back line too far off, leaving a big gap there. So 19-13 here in the fourth. Kennedy Floss, service over. McCormick sends the free ball over. And Morris, my goodness, what a hit. 20-13, Hannan leading here in the fourth. And Floss service goes into the net. So 20-14, the ball goes back over to North Shore, and this will bring up Tierney Terrell. Service over. And that's in right there on that far sideline. 20-15, Terrell looking to put her team back in it, closing the gap. Back set, Morris for the kill. 21-15. Morris hit that one over. It almost looked like North Shore wasn't ready for it as it went down the chain, hit 1, 2, 3, and then out of bounds. And that one pulled right. Lauren Go checks in. Sophomore for the Lady Panthers. Back set for Morris. Abney tipped over. Samuel beating that front line, getting it to the floor. 21-17. Coach Bonifay takes a timeout. Hannan leads 21-17 here in the fourth. Service over from Go. Back set. There, Morris banking it off of Anati and out of bounds. Hannan leading 22-17. Anati, laser shot. (22-18). Mackenzie Novak up to serve. As the Lady Panthers look to close this 4-point gap. That one ricochets back over. Here's Fee. McCormick will have to send the free ball over. Abney, big hit, and that's out in front of the North Shore bench area. 22-19. And a sub coming in for the Lady Panthers as Ashley Long checks in for Novak. Punched up and over. Here's Go. And block. Yeah, McCormick hit it into the block there, and the ball goes straight down. 22-20. As the freshman Long continues to serve, and that service goes into the net. 23-20 Hannan. Brings up McKinley Bowers. Go setting McCormick, slapped down by Pezos. Samuel gets it over. Back set, Banta. That one to the floor, set point for the Lady Hawks. 24-20 as McKinley Bowers looks to put this one away. And we have a timeout on the floor here in the fourth. And Bowers serves that one into the net, coming out of the timeout. So set point 2 here. Emma McCormick up to serve for Northshore. As Hannan leads 24-21. McCormick jump serve over. Banta with the tip, looking to catch him off guard. Here's Terrell. Setting over to Floss. The pass to Samuel, blocked down and out of bounds. 24-22. And now Coach Bonifay will take a timeout. 24-22 here in the fourth. McCormick to serve, coming out of the timeout. Side looking for Floss. Floss, big hit, blocked down on top of him. Tierney and Molly Fee. And 24-23, Northshore looking to tie it up right here. Side looking for Floss. Floss with the tip. Samuel is there, out of reach of Terrell. And we are going to a fifth set as Hannan takes set 4, 25-23. So fifth and final set, Claire Buisson to serve this one. Here in the fifth set, we go to 15. And Fee will hit this one over. Big hit from Banta to the floor. Excuse me. So Hannan on the board first. Like I said before, going to 15 here in the fifth set as opposed to the normal 25. In the break before the set started, I heard Coach Davis telling his team, get our serves in and let them make mistakes. Like that one, serving it long. He said, get our serves in, talking to his girls. And as they're playing, let Hannan make the mistakes, but put the ball in play. Don't serve it into the net or serve it long. Caroline Vollenweider hitting the tape there. And Banta with the tip. Getting it over Anati and Terrell. And Hannan up 2-1. Brings up Kennedy Floss to serve. Floss, one of 2 seniors for Coach Bonifay. And they're going to call the double hit there on the setter, Morrell. Tied up 2 apiece here in the fifth. Terrell, service over. Morrell back set for Banta. And that goes out of bounds off of Anati, giving Hannan the 3-2 lead. Now Avery Boudreau checking in from Morgan Banta. The lefty to serve. Back set for Anati. Setting Banta. Nadi there for the block, putting the roof on it, sending it to the floor. Tied up 3-3 here in the fifth. What a match this has been. Go serves it over. Morris, big hit there off the hands of McCormick. Gives Hannan the lead, 4-3. And that brings up Sydney Goodrow, one of the two seniors for Coach Bonifay, to serve this one. That one at the net. Go tried to tip it over. It got caught up in the top of the net, came right back down on her. Double touch. Hannan up 5-3. So Goodrow serving once again, and that service hits the tape. Terrell able to get it back over. Floss sends it up. Tipped over, tipped back by Anati to the floor. 5-4, Hannan up. Back over to the Lady Panthers to serve. Mackenzie Novak serving now. Novak gets it over at the net, and Avery Boudreau just didn't see it coming. Tied up 5-5. Boudreau. Now an out pulling left. Gives Hannan the 6-5 lead. So how'd we get here to this point in the fifth? Northshore took the first, 25-18. Hannan took the second, 25-23. Northshore took the third, 25-17. Then Hannan took the fourth, 25-23. Service over from Bowers there. McCormick goes long. 7-5 Hannan. Go, Fee tips it over. Molly Banta. Go with the back set to Samuel. Big hit there through the hands of Sydney Goodrow. Puts Northshore back within one. And Emma McCormick, one of the ace leaders, up to serve. Pushed over. Great diving effort there by Go to get it over. Banta, block back, and inbounds. Putting the roof on it was Fee and Terrell. It's tied back up at 7. McCormick serving this one. It knocks Bowers back. Banta, that's in. Right in the corner. (8-7) Hannan. And once again going to 15 here in the fifth and final set. Banta serves it over. Diving effort from Vollenweider. Banta back set. Great job by Go to get it back up. Samuel. There's Floss out, pulling left. Tied up 8 apiece. These teams have been trading points this entire set. Jenna Samuel with the service. Up and tipped over. Samuel diving for it. Vollenweider gets the free ball over. Floss to the floor. And Hannan leads 9-8. brings up Claire Buisson to serve. Service over, and Morris puts the roof on it. (10-8). And we have a timeout on the floor here in the 5th. Coming out of the timeout, Claire Buisson serving for the Lady Hawks. And that one pulls right. Goes out of bounds, makes it 10-9. Hannan still leading. Caroline Vollenweider back to serve, looking to tie this one up for Northshore. Vollenweider's service goes into the net. Makes it 11-9 Hannan. Kennedy Flouse. Terrell. This one almost up to the roof. Floss there. Samuel, big hit. This one over to Banta. Tipping it, and that touch. I believe the officials are going to readjust here. And he's telling Floss it hit the pole. Terrell, service over. Morris. Wow. Laser shot. Teed it up. She's able to knock it back down. Perfect 45-degree angle straight to the floor. Back set. Anati. That one off the hand of Morris. Avery Boudreau dove, trying to make a play on it to hit the floor. 12-11. Lauren Go slaps this one over. Back set for Morris. Go pushing it over. Floss to Abney. Terrell. Morris. And Anati with the block. 12-12. Tied up here in the 5th. And we have a timeout on the floor. So Lauren Go serving. Here's it's tied up 12 apiece. Banta with the free ball over. It looked like a miscommunication there on the Hannan side. Here's Anati off the hand of Morris to the floor. And Northshore with the lead, 13-12 here in the 5th. Go, service over. Up, Morris tipped over into the net and to the floor, tied up 13 apiece. This has been a battle. 13-13, trading points back and forth this whole match, going to 15. Goodrow, service over. The free ball needs to get there. Anati pushes it over. Pushed over. Oh, and Samuel putting the roof on it. 14-13. And Northshore putting their fingers in the air, saying 1 point away. Coach Bonifay will take the timeout to talk it over with their team as Northshore leads 14-13 here in the 5th. 14-13 here in the 5th. Mackenzie Novak looking to put it away for her team. Novak gets this one over. Floss pops it up. Abney tips it over. Go, back set. Samuel, big hit to the floor, and North Shore takes it in 5 as they take set 5, 15-13. What a battle this match was. Let's send a thank you to those who helped bring you this match, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Fultz, Director of Broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. So from North Shore High School, where the North Shore Lady Panthers defeat the Hannan Lady Hawks in a 5-set thriller. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.